Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. How are you guys doing? I hope well. So listen, I'm just gonna get right into things and just discuss some things with you guys real quickly, okay? I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible. So I just, this is something, announcement that everyone who follows this channel needs to hear, okay? So all of a sudden my views, everything dropped drastically. And I've been trying to figure out why ever since. Well, I found out why the other day. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. I love doing tarot. I love bringing things to the surface, finding out what it is that the collective needs to know. However, I've started a second channel and I think it might be a good idea if you guys want to go over there and follow that channel if you want to keep up with the readings on a regular basis, okay? So I normally post every day, but I've been trying to figure out, it took me 3 days to even get to the bottom of what was going on here. So that being said, I'm going to give you guys my second channel. And if you guys want to follow it, I would love the support if you guys feel like it, okay? So that channel is Ethereal Envy Tarot, okay? So if you guys want, I'll leave it up to you if you guys want to go over there and follow that channel. But understand, if I cannot get this issue fixed, I will not be able to post here anymore, so you would need to go over to the other channel if you guys want to see my content daily, okay? And just know, you guys, I love you guys so much. I appreciate everything, okay? So let's go ahead and get into things. As I was restarting this video 3 times because I'm trying to be precise about what I say, my sage put my candle light out. The flame went out. If that's, yeah, that's how I should describe it. The flame went out. So you could be dealing with a situation where there's just no love anymore. There's no flame. There's no passion. There's no fire. There could be no fire happening. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Can I get some overall energy for the collective? We have space. Somebody could be saying they need a little more time. It's some time to think, perhaps. This could be because the passion is gone. The fire is gone, perhaps, in a relationship. Yeah. Wow, you guys. I just said someone needs a little space and time, and look what came out. We have space and time right next to each other. Okay, we are tapped in. Ego. Somebody could have let their pride get in the way of a relationship. Something got in the way of this connection. And we have guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So somebody could feel guilty for taking your time and then telling you that they need space. So you could have been in a relationship or having a situation with a family member where you said, I need some time to think, or somebody said, I need some time to think. And this time kept piling up. So essentially it could have went from, a month to 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, fill in the blank. So somebody could feel guilty for this because they needed more time. We have understanding and chaser. Somebody may want you to be understanding that they don't want to chase anymore. They wanted space, they wanted time, their ego got in the way, they're guilty of taking up this time, and now they see your side of the story. Okay? Somebody here could like dragonflies, and there's something about a black and white picture here. Someone could have a lot of like a picture collage. Commitment. What was I just saying? I want you to be part of my future. So I'm getting like an energy that somebody could have, you and the soulmate, whoever this person is, you could have told this person that you need time and you need space. because they were guilty of not wanting to be, like they weren't committing. This person, upon you taking time for yourself, you could have made this person realize that they had a lot of shadow work to do. Maybe they had some secrets as well. They could have sabotaged this situation. This person could have a history of sabotaging things that are good for them. And this person could have, you could have felt neglected by this person. They could have felt like they neglected you and failed to give you what you needed. Okay, look at this, you guys. This is what's showing. I didn't even like move the cards. It says understanding, hope, mend, and broken. So somebody wants some sort of understanding or understands, and they're hoping that they'll be able to mend this situation that's broken. Wow. Okay. Let's get one more, and then we're going to do some clarifiers. Destiny. So this person could be the person you're supposed to be with. This could be your soulmate. This could be who you were destined to be with when you came into this life. You could have had a lot of problems. You could have given this 1 or 2 or even 3 tries, and this could be why you needed space. Or now that, you know, you're holding back from this soul contract. I can't make it up, y'all. Yeah, something is somebody's overwhelmed with something. They could be overwhelmed with revealing the situation. They could be thinking that you're going to perhaps not talk to them, or you're not going to be responsive. Oh, it's really cold in here all of a sudden. All right, let's do some clarifiers. While I'm doing these cards here, before we clarify, maybe you guys could like the video for me. That would be really helpful. All right. So somebody could be coming back to tell you that they want to have some sort of commitment and that you're their destined soulmate. This person could want to tell you that they've been struggling to find the right path, and perhaps they have not been successful at something since you and this person like broke up or took a break or whatever it is that transpired. All right. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this space. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some information for space? What do we need to know about this space card? What does the collective need to know? Ooh, we have work addict, gaslighting, and this just came out, globetrotter, adventurous jet setter. So this person could have put work before love with this work addict. Can't turn it off. Work comes before love. This person could have also been like gaslighting and psychologically manipulating something, and they could be aware of this. They could have been, oh my gosh, this person could have been traveling to other countries, okay, without you. Either you knew this or you didn't. All right, and you could have found out about this, and this person tried to blame you and manipulate the situation here because they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. All right, let's clarify time. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Clarify time for the collective. What does the collective need to know about this? Ooh. Okay, so we have canceled and growth mindset. Somebody could have been trying to bully you over time. Somebody could have bullied someone to the point of depression. This could be this like gaslighting as well. This person could have been somebody that like spent a lot of time trying to cancel you. They could see you have growth mindset, okay? It could say you have a growth mindset and they wanted this canceled. If you were going to be successful, they wanted it to be while you were with them. This person has perhaps tried to cancel you over a period of time. You could have spiritual abilities, and that could be a problem for this person because, you know, if you are with somebody and you have spiritual abilities, they can't do this stuff that they do behind the scenes. This person could have been saying they were working when they were on a trip somewhere. If this could be, you know, within the United States or an international trip, this person could have said they were working and that they needed to do this because it was for work. This was perhaps BS. And you could have known that. This could have been why you decided to put space between you and this person. Accusatory. What did I just say? You could have said something to this person and they could have been gaslighting you. Now, someone's pointing the finger. So you could be the one pointing the finger at this person or vice versa. It could go either way here, but over time, someone's perhaps been pointing the finger at you, trying to have you canceled because of some abilities or your ability to adapt. If this is your energy, and I'm picking up like the Midas touch energy, excuse me, and you could have been fired from a job or quit another job and then instantly picked up something else. So you changed something, you adapted to whatever the situation was. If you say got fired or you lost a job or something transpired like that, okay? This particular energy could be wanting you to just be an NPC, a non-player character. Somebody could have spent a lot of time doing this to somebody, manipulating them, even pointing the finger at for something. Clarify ego, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify ego. Naive romantically and destructive forces. Okay, this particular person could have tried to do something, creating an external conflict, a tower moment for perhaps yourself or whoever this reading is for, and created these tower moments, these external conflicts because of their own internal struggles, okay? This is clarifying ego, okay? So this was, their ego created this tower moment. This person could be claiming now that they were naive romantically, or you could feel like you were naive romantically. Now, this is saying inexperienced and overly romantic, and it also says easily tricked and manipulated by others. So you could just take things, just take everything for face value. So if somebody tells you, oh, I have to go out of town for work, you could have just been like, okay, well, I'll see you when you get back, right? Instead, they were lying, and they could have lied to you one time, and they realized how easy it was to get this person, somebody, to believe these lies, and so they continued. This is what created this tower moment. Party animal. Life of the party, social butterfly, in the scene, in the streets, having more fun and abundance. So these destructive forces this person enacted in your relationship, their being a party animal could have been the destructive forces. This person could have actually been partying while they were out of town on a trip that they said was for work. Instead, they were partying it up. Now, technically, they could have been on a work job, but this work job could have consisted of them partying. I don't know. Whoever may have a job like that. Clarify guilty. Clarify guilty, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Clarify guilty for the collective. Oh, I put 2 cards in here. Okay, no cap and underdog. Authentic, truthful. So this person could be coming in wanting to tell you the truth and how they feel guilty from the pain that they've caused. They could have underestimated you, and now they could really miss you. One more for guilty. Ooh, these three came out. We have closeted, evidence, and liar. Ooh. So you could be finding this person. Okay, listen. This person could literally come in and be like, I lied to you. I fabricated, I told you some lie about what I was doing. And I know you have evidence of this. This doesn't necessarily have to be this person coming in and saying they're guilty. This could also speak of you finding out evidence of someone having skeletons in the closet. And they may have underestimated you and your abilities, these very spiritual abilities that you have, okay? And this person thought that they were going to be able to get away from this lying or get away with lying to you. And now they could be wanting to come in and say that, you know, their secrets and they might want to tell the truth. But you could not be like interested in talking to this person. I mean, if you're the one who put space in between you and them. Clarify commitment, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Inactive. Commitment, inactive. Resting, going within, wasting time and unwinding. Okay, this commitment could just be like over, it's inactive. It's not happening. You may not want to even speak to this person. And they may know this, and that's why maybe they're not coming in, because they may know, or they may just not be willing to do the shadow work in order to come clean and talk to you about whatever it is, because that takes some pretty intense shadow work in order to own up to what you've done. Hypnotic, under the influence, can't think for themselves. So somebody wasn't able to think for themselves in this commitment. This is why. So I don't know if this is you or them, but someone's going within here about this commitment now. We have 100searchforyou.com. Yeah. Somebody could be looking you up. One more for commitment, please. Stop wasting time. Ooh, and locked up. Okay, locked up says mental anguish, paying dues, stuck, jail time, physical barriers, warrants out on them. Oh, wow. Somebody could have tried to get you locked up. I'm so sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news here. This could also be like this person's locked up and that's why you haven't heard from them. But it says 100searchforyou.com, gathering information, looking you up. And we have jail time. Somebody could really be trying to get like warrants or like jail time on somebody. Now listen, don't start freaking out, okay, until you know something for sure, all right? But you could have broke up with this person and this person went behind your back perhaps. You could have let go of this person because you were like done wasting time. They could have wasted a lot of time of yours and you broke up with them. And they could have tried to say you were a liar, that there was evidence here. Interestingly, we have no cap and liar in the same column of cards, clarifying guilty. Okay, this is clarifying guilty. you could have decided to stop wasting time with this person. And either they're having mental anguish now, they wanted you to feel like that. This person could actually be stuck after this commitment, and or somebody was trying to say you, perhaps somebody did something under the influence, or this could be this person. Oh, this person could be a mama's boy. I'm just reading the cards, you guys, okay? Her opinion is the most important, places mother above everyone else. So somebody could feel like they could be having mental anguish because they could be like a mama's boy or something. Okay, clarify destiny, please. Celebrating quietly. Somebody could be putting their material world above connection to the divine. And we have medal underneath that. Worth fighting for. You deserve to win. And it says, don't give up. Okay? So don't give up, collective. This situation, if it's meant to be, it will happen. If it's not, it won't. Okay? It's just one of those things. You can't force it. Somebody could really be longing for you, or you could be longing for this person and missing them a lot. You could feel really bad. Like you could have broke up with this person and truly were still in love with them. This could have been one of the hardest things you ever had to do, but you knew you had to put yourself first. Yeah, somebody could have been milking something to like, ooh. Milking it dry, uses up everything from you or situation. And we have multiple babies, too many to handle, child support payments. Okay, so somebody could have celebrated quietly that they had multiple babies behind the scene. Oh my goodness. And now this, whether the situation is meant to be or not, this was destined to happen. Like it was destined for you. This was a huge learning lesson for perhaps both of you. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Can I get some clarification for space, work addict, gaslighting, stagnant, stuck? So somebody could be stuck doing something when it comes to work. We have paranoid and it was in reverse. Somebody could be being overly cautious when it comes to a situation with this person who went on like some sort of trip saying it was for work. Somebody could be guarding themselves. This could be you, this could be them. Tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. So yeah, somebody could be paranoid now, dealing with some sort of tension or like a migraine. Somebody's stressed out about something being stagnant. And we have cutting ties in reverse and legal. So somebody could be worried about something that they did with the legal system here. This could be false reports. Yeah, with this cutting ties in reverse, it says freedom, standing up, and awaken, but it's in reverse. Somebody wanted you to not have any freedom here. Huh. Wow. Can I get some clarification for time, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Narcissist. Oh boy, so this narcissist wanted you to be an NPC. This person could have accused you of things that you didn't do. This particular energy could have wanted you to be canceled while they were out being a party animal. There's an energy of someone being an opportunist. Yeah. This energy was trying to accuse or lie about somebody who had spiritual gifts, somebody who's very nurturing, somebody who's very loving, somebody who gave them a lot of time. Wow, I was about to say it. You could have given this person a lot of time that you cannot get back. Can I get one more, please, for time? We have healing and Archangel Michael. Okay, there's an energy here that somebody wanted to keep you from doing any healing, keep you from doing any shadow work. This person could have been treating you like crap, and all you did was nurture this person. So this energy could have been doing something here to hurt you, and Archangel Michael came in and protected you. So look at this. We have healing in reverse. So what is the reverse of healing? Hurt, sadness, grief. So essentially, Archangel Michael had to come in. You could have called on Archangel Michael to come in and protect you, from harm. Wow. When Archangel Michael has to come in and fix things, the energy is really, really upside down. Like by the time somebody calls on Archangel Michael even for help, the situation is really, really, really bad. Third party karmics. And also picking up like, unfortunately, I'm picking up the energy of someone sending flying monkeys out. And you could have had to be protected from this person's karmic third parties that they had coming after you. Somebody here didn't want you to be like respected. This particular energy could have tried to screw up something with a new relationship, or this person could have done what they did because you stopped giving them any intimacy. Okay, does that make sense? So this person could have accused you of sleeping around or something to get you canceled, or you left this person and whatever was done here, they could have tried to get you canceled within a relationship. They could have accused you of something. They could be pointing their finger at you saying you did something. Boundaries. So because you put up boundaries with this person, they got disrespectful. You realize that you can depend on yourself. Okay, let's clarify ego. Party animal, destructive forces. Harmony, balance, peace. So if somebody was accusing you of being a party animal and trying to like create a tower for you, you're balanced, you're happy, and you're at peace. So whatever this person was saying is like not verifiable. We have missing you, let's talk, reunion, and it was in reverse. So perhaps somebody doesn't want to have a reunion. This could be your energy. Yeah. Perhaps this energy likes to have like down low secrets, secret love affairs, or they were accusing you of this. Huh. Okay, I think the deck is upside down. Hold on. Shattered. Okay. At one point, this situation could have shattered it shattered this relationship, okay? All you could have wanted was peace and harmony. And you could have found out this person was having some sort of dirty little secret on the side, or something was happening on the down low with a relationship, a love affair. Now with shattered coming out in reverse, I would say that at one point you were shattered. At one point, you could have felt broken or had nightmares or feel like you failed in this relationship. But now you could be like, I'm not missing this. I'm not interested. I'm not upset. I'm not broken. I have peace. I have balance. And this person or energy could be wanting to apologize for being a cheater, for having a double life, for gossiping, spreading rumors about you, and going out and partying. They could have gone to Vegas and not told you, or they could have been partying it up in Vegas without you. They could have went to like a, yeah, that's all I can say. Clubs, adult clubs. All right, let's get a couple more cards here. Where are we at on time? Okay, let me grab a little sip of this real quick. Yeah, fishing for comments. Somebody could be going through comments on your social media, or you could have found out what this person was doing with another person in their comments. Okay, so if you thought this person was having like an affair behind the scenes, you could have went on their social media and like looked at their comments and saw a person they weren't supposed to be talking to or said they didn't have contact with anymore. They could have been commenting on their posts, and you could have found this when you were perhaps fishing through their comments. This could be how you figured something out. Yeah, this person couldn't be fully trusted, but they had secrets. And this made you uninterested. You realized why this person was uninterested. It's because they perhaps were out partying it up with someone else, even in Las Vegas. This person could be very dangerous and toxic. They could have been really possessive. In Karmic, they could have done something here. We have dirty offer. So this energy who's obsessive, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy could have done something real dirty behind the scenes that you're not aware of, or you are aware of, but yeah, reflecting. So you could have broke things off with this energy, and this left you reflecting. You reflected on this dirty offer, this dangerous, toxic person. You're carless, repo, car issues. Clarify guilty. Oh, shoot. We have groupie. Okay, this energy could have been like sneaking around with up to 4 different people. Wow. So we have grudge holder, bankrupt, and travel. Somebody could have gone like bankrupt and lost a car, or got a car repoed or something. Or somebody tried to perhaps get your car repoed because they were a grudge holder. This situation could be really messy, you guys. Clarify guilty, please. Dust it off. So you could just be dusting off this liar. You don't put up with lies. You have unsurmountable evidence of this person's skeletons in their closet. And you could just be like, okay, well, they're guilty of this. Now I know. Moving right along. We have ego again. This hurt this person's ego. You moving on, you dusting it off like it was nothing. You running away from them really hurt their ego. All right, clarify, whoa, commitment, dang. Okay, we have inside scoop, photo proof. So you could have You could have closely looked at something and got some sort of evidence or photo proof about this commitment, about this mama's boy that was wasting your time, that could have perhaps tried to get someone locked up. Yeah, you could have found out that this energy was focused on trying to make you scared. So they could have been trying to like create some sort of scarcity tactic. They could have been trying to like checkmate you. There could be photo proof of this. But you're too busy winning. Clarify destiny. We have jackpot. You could have got some money or getting some sort of unexpected money. My readings are past, present, future, so take it how it resonates, okay? But yeah, whatever situation was here, you could be celebrating quietly about some money that you got, some inheritance, something unexpected financially, okay? You could be celebrating quietly. Good. Continue to be quiet about it. Okay, let's get one more for destiny. Milking it dry. Multiple babies. Unbothered. So, yeah. You could be literally like at the river laying on a dock getting some sun. You could be on a boat getting some sun. You could be laying out in the sun getting some getting a nice tan, male or female. We have girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. Wow. So you could be unbothered about this person that's trying to cause some sort of fight. You dodging bullets, blocking this negative type of energy, escaping crazy people. Okay, this is something else I'm getting here. I never really understood what this card meant. At the bottom here, it says protected by haters, okay? So I'm getting that some energy here could have been trying to send a lot of flying monkeys towards you. And you could be trying to block these people, and essentially all these people are protecting you. Interesting. I've never got that from this card. So these particular people could be protecting you. You could either think they're haters or something. They could be on fake social media accounts to spy. All right. Let's get one more, please, for destiny. Legal issues. Wow. There could be something to do with a lawyer, a court, some sort of judge, immigration. Wow. Can I get one more, please? This is really interesting. Happiness hater. So this person's a happiness hater. They've been trying to create all this negativity in your life, all these towers, because they're a happiness hater. They could have tried to contact somebody that like you were dating, and they saw you potentially going to date this other person and created some sort of issue. And they could have been celebrating quietly behind the scenes. You could feel like this person used you, and you could have like said like, look, like I feel like I'm being used, and instead of them like withdrawing from this user energy, they could have like doubled down. Can I just get one more, please? Moves in silence. So this happiness hater moves in silence. They could have been doing something in silence when it came to some sort of legal issue. They could have been trying to create some sort of legal issue for you that you dodged. This person could have been milking it dry, trying to milk something dry, trying to if you were like due some money or something like that, they could have been wanting to take this money. Somebody convinced this person that they would actually be able to do this. So we have haunted memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. You could have trauma regarding this situation. Trauma regarding somebody trying to milk something for every last penny. They could have looked at you as like the cash cow. That's what I just heard. They were milking it dry, this cash cow. This could have been you, your energy here. Because again, remember, we have this energy of having unlimited abilities. You're changeable, you're adaptable. So something could have happened here. And this person wanted to milk it dry. Something could have happened. You could have won the lottery. You could have won something or got some sort of unexpected money or inheritance. This drama starter could have created this trauma here. And what I'm also getting, this may be bringing them legal issues, but with this trauma, this energy, when you left them, they could have wanted to create some trauma for you so you could never trust anybody again. So you essentially would not date again. You would be scared to have friends. You would be scared to get close to somebody because you would not know if you could trust them. Wow. Can I get one more, please? I know I said that 2 cards ago, but... yeah, we have ain't shit. Hold on. Ain't shit. So, whatever this situation is, you could be like, this person ain't shit. They are not worth this. They're not worth that. They lied. They did this. They did that. I'm just looking at this artwork. So somebody could be an artist. All right. Where are we at on time? Okay, let's just get a few more and then I feel like this is wrapping up. So let's see. We have karma. Yeah. This person, this energy, whoever this is, could have got served karma because now they're dealing with some like legal issues. They could be dealing with the courts, with the judge. Now that, like, if they tried to like milk some sort of money that you were supposed to get for themselves or try to take something, they could be dealing with legal issues now. This karmic person could be resurfacing. Yeah, this person could be very malicious. They could, whatever's going on here with this energy, they could be refusing to take responsibility for trying to ruin your reputation. Plain and simple. What was I just saying? This person could have, they could literally be getting a legal case because of trying to create a problem. They could have tried to start a fight with you, with another girl or a guy. They could have tried to create some sort of trauma here because they were a happiness hater. They did all this malicious stuff and now they refuse to take responsibility for it. So we have family standards, feeling not good enough. So you could have triggered this person's insecurities when you left them, okay? So you could have left this person and it really, really hurt their ego, okay? And so, yeah, so they did this malicious crap here to do something legally. Yeah, they could have literally used your own friends against you. This person is a trickster. Somebody could wear a cowboy hat here. Yeah, because they were wanting a handout. Whoever did this, whatever this energy is, of this malicious energy that somebody was trying to perhaps trick you to do here, they were wanting something for free. So they could have been creating, yeah, because this person's miserable, or this energy is miserable. And we have a karmic person is resurfacing. So once again, this miserable karmic could be resurfacing. They could be resurfacing to try to trick you. They could live like a privileged life. They could be entitled and treat everyone like crap. Yeah, they're inconsistent. They could be that in and out energy. So they could have the energy of being hot one minute, cold the next. Like, you know, they come in hot, and then before you know it, they're like cold. They're not like giving any attention. We have karmic lover. So this inconsistent passion is coming in from this karmic lover. And I'm really picking up this energy of this person having a baby that you maybe did not know about. Yeah. This energy could have constantly been like trying to check your emails or hack your emails or asked to look at your phone or wanted to see like what was going on in your phone, because if you got into their phone, you would sure see the truth about them. So they thought that about you. Okay, so when this person was checking your phone, this ratchet person here was checking your phone, this could have confused you because you could have been like mistaking this as an energy that cared, but really it's an energy that's toxic. This energy could have betrayed you. They could be condescending. They could talk down to you. Or they threw you under the bus or something that perhaps you did not do. And again, we've got this energy of babies, and then not on the menu, kids. So something about babies, whether this person didn't want babies and you did, they could have already had a kid that was older. This person could be older than you. So this baby energy here, multiple babies, too many to handle, child support payments. This could be why they didn't want kids with you, because they already have kids and too many child support payments. You could have been wondering, like, if this person works all the time, like if they have money, they could have pretended like they were broke all the time. Because they were broke, because they had money that they made at work, but then they had to give this to baby mamas or something. Or a karmic family member. Interesting. Somebody could be a stone-faced liar. Look at this card. You see that stone person right there? So you could have noticed this energy having like a breakdown. They maybe couldn't cope or couldn't deal with the financial stress of having to give some sort of money or something to a family member. This family member could be a wife, an ex-wife. It's because they're hooking up with other people. This could be where this money was going. Ooh, I just got some really bad energy, you guys. I wasn't even thinking to say that. I don't know if you guys got what I don't know if you're picking up what I just put down, but yeah. all their money could have been going to hooking up with other people. Huh, this could be a karmic male. And y'all, my back hurts so bad today. I don't know why. So this person could have a back issue. Okay, so this karmic male could have been getting girls to gossip about you. They could be like, this karmic male could actually be like a mean girl. Okay, so this karmic male could also be wandering around. I just got a notification from my camera that says there's a person wandering around my front door. So it could be this karmic male. Could be a male detective. This person could be playing detective. They could have been gossiping about you. They could have said something about sex. That they were, okay, so this person was concealing something here. A male detective could have found this out. If somebody like started to look into this person and their claims about you, they could have found out these claims were malicious and this person was trying to ruin your reputation. They could have said something about sex that they were concealing. Yeah, this person's a straight up liar, a poser, a scrub sweet talker, narcissist. Yeah, and no, this person's wishy-washy. They play mind games. Wow. All right. Let's take, let's get some positive messages to close out the reading. First, let's get some signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. This could be in your chart, in their chart, okay? This could also speak of something happening in this season. Something could have happened in Sagittarius season. You could be a Sagittarius, or they are, or somebody has it in their chart somewhere. We have Pisces. You could be this Pisces energy even. You could be very like psychic. You could have a really great imagination. And very forgiving of whatever this person did. Sagittarius again. Wow. Capricorn on the bottom of the deck. Can I just get a couple more, please? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Pisces again. So we have Sagittarius twice and Pisces twice. Interesting. I'm getting like Aries as well. Like I'm picking up Aries energy all of a sudden. Oh, I was right. Y'all. Sometimes I just can't even believe what comes out in these readings. So yeah, Aries, as I said, I'm picking up Aries and Aries came out. Okay, let's get one more, please. And we have Gemini. So there could be a Gemini involved. To remember where that part of the video was because I'm going to put it in a short. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a positive message. Actually, I don't want this stuff. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get a positive message or two for the collective to close out this reading? All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you. We have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, when this cracked open, I'm also getting, you could see perhaps to this person's core. Also, I'm getting you cracked the case. With your spiritual abilities, you cracked the case here. You cracked this case wide open. Good for you. Okay, let's get a couple more, and then I'm going to read on one. All right, we have Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. So you could have literally gone into some type of meditation here, collective, where you cracked open a case, you dove deep. You could have dove deep into something here with your spirituality. You could have like got to the bottom of something. You dove deep into a situation. This could have been like spiritually, some sort of meditation or something that you did here that cracked open this case. You could have worked with your elders that have perhaps passed on. You could hear sounds, like perhaps you hear frequencies in your ear. You could get messages that way, like that are like notifications that like something is happening around you. I mean, look it up for yourself if you guys are interested, but I get those frequencies as well. Okay, so we have fall into my arms, surrender. This energy could be surrendering. Because of something extreme that transpired. Okay, so we have the blue flame, which says spontaneous awakening, activation. So you could have become like activated. You could have done some meditation, some activating meditation, or activated a specific chakra. This person could have actually been using chakra imbalancing to create an issue. And you could have cleansed things, a specific chakra. And that being said, it literally like allowed you to dive deep into something and crack this case. You could have surrendered, okay, with this fall into my arms. So I don't know why I sound like a robot when I'm talking today, but it sounds like that to me. Fall into my arms. So you could have surrendered to this situation. You could have done, like I said, some sort of meditation, some sort of cleansing, some sort of activation. This could be like you activated your crown chakra. And this allowed you to dive deep and get information. This could also be from like your ancestors that are passed over. Yeah. You could have literally like alchemized everything this person did if they were trying to bring you some sort of trauma. You could have literally like it's a situation where you were handed lemons and you literally made lemonade with it. Okay, so that could have been what the situation is. You could have alchemized the situation. Somebody could have been sending you trauma. They could have been creating some sort of issue here for you. This could have been an issue that they tried to even get you in trouble with the law with. And you could have just been like, everything that's negative that's coming in, I'm just turning it around, and you have the ability to adapt is what I'm really getting here. And your ability to adapt is what kept you knowing what was happening 10 steps ahead. You could have activated your crown, and everything that this person was intending to do to you, as soon as they thought of the idea to do something, you got it. You got it through your like third eye. You got through some sort of crown activation and meditation. Yeah, this was destined to happen. because you needed this in order to upgrade. You needed this in order to have access to this information. So whatever happened here, it was destined to happen, and you could be aware of this. So you could be aware and be like, if this situation that was so treacherous hadn't happened, I would probably not have been traumatized to the point of activation, because that's what a lot of times what happens. And people who have been through a lot of trauma understand this. And I understand it to be the truth because I've gone through some similar traumatic things. So that being said, this particular trauma that they kept hammering trauma at you over and over and over again. And finally, you just went into your like spiritual body and you contacted Archangel Michael for protection, and you were given that. Okay. I'm also getting, it's not out here, but I'm also picking up somebody could have sent you they wanted you to think you were being haunted, or they tried to make you like haunted. They could have sent some weird energy towards you, some dark energy, or this energy could have been doing something behind the scenes and you didn't even know. You could have seen like I know this is weird, but like a voodoo doll or something with this person. You could have seen a family member of theirs have that. Whatever the case is, you dove deep and you got the answers that you needed. You cracked this case open. Okay, I also got timing. The timing was really bad for what this person did. So if you had some sort of, maybe you had like a legal issue happening, right? That you were supposed to receive some sort of payout for. This person could have chose to do something here towards you while you had like legal issues happening. And let's just say an attorney or a detective, male detective, we pulled that card, could have started looking into your claims. They could have looked into like phone conversations of someone. All right, so let's read one of these. Let's read Cracked Open. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center, front of your life, it's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. Yes, you guys, what was I just saying? This stress, this trauma is what cultivated something here. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. I have chills all over. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. That's what I've been saying, you guys. I have chills all over. I don't know if you can see. Oh my gosh. This is like, thank you, Spirit. I love you, Spirit. Thank you so much for the gifts that you give. Okay. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that will help us grow and leaps and bounds, and in ways we could only dream were possible. You could have actually been one of those energies like I am, where you could just have gifts that you acknowledged, but you may have not taken them as seriously as you should have until the situation transpired, because this situation could have catapulted you into this, what's the word? This knowing, okay? This knowing everything for, you could feel like you have cracked open your abilities. Okay, let's see. Wide open, it's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process and how the light gets in. This is where destiny comes in. This was a destined situation. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, and your sorrows, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. Okay? That's that frustrating saying when my mom used to say this to me all the time. This isn't happening to you. This is happening for you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Now, let me know in the comments, you guys, if you have suffered, you don't have to tell me your trauma if you don't want to, but if you have suffered a trauma so greatly that it created a situation like this that I've been talking about for the last 15 minutes. This energy of having abilities. It cracked open your spiritual abilities. It could have cracked open your psychic abilities. This could have cracked open like, okay, how do I explain this? Like as if there was like a record, like pretend like there's like a record out there, like Google, right? That has all the information that anyone could ever need in their life. You could have cracked open, got to your core and dove deep, and somehow you were able to like have this knowing of everything. So you could, Archangel Michael could have also helped you with this, where you, and I'm sorry I'm looking away, you guys, because I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm seeing here, and I'm trying to figure out how to say it. So it's like a million books in a library, and you have the ability to just know everything that's in every one of those books. That could be part of your ability. This could be what got cracked open when this situation transpired, this trauma, okay? This, that you were able to alchemize to gold somehow, some way, okay? And just know how amazing you are and how far you have come, collective. Because if you've gone through any kind of trauma that has brought in something good and you've been able to alchemize that and, turn coal to gold, or, become a diamond from whatever it is that's transpired, your tragedies, you've alchemized to gold. So whatever's gone on here, this was destined for you to grow leaps and bounds. Okay? Whew. All right, you guys. I think we're going to leave this here. Let me know in the comments, you guys, what you think about this reading, if this situation rings true for you, if you've dealt with some sort of trauma that's left you with some sort of spiritual gifts. Let me know, okay? Because it's happened to me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Please like the reading, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Bye.